Do you have a board model that you're working on with Album? I saw something here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we have one. Matt wanted to call Bom Dia. Bom Dia is good morning in Portuguese. And it's a Asym quad that is would say a vessel.
A vessel?
Yeah, it's like a board that is out of control.
Really?
It's so good, so fast, and it works really good in every condition. I went to Mexico, and that board felt amazing in barrel conditions, backside, front side. I have a lot of people asking me if asymmetrical boards work only one way, and I tell them, hey, it's not that way. I didn't even know, to be honest, before a few years back when I wasn't really paying attention to those. And yeah, the asymmetrical boards work every way. Just depends on what your stance is. So it's made for a regular footer or a goofy footer. But a lot of people don't know, and they ask when they see it, they're like, oh, how does it work going backside?
Right.
I'm like, it works really good. It works normally, you know?
Yeah.
And
what do you think the value of asymmetry is?
it really adapts to your surfing, you know? So it's certain made for backside when you're going backside, and when you're going front side, it's going to work different, but really good still, you know? Like,
yeah,
it's not going to work the same front side and backside.
Right.
So when you go backside, it works really good, and when you go front side, it works really good too.
Yeah.
But it's not the same, you know? Like, it has a little difference when you're going backside and when you're going front side.
I'll explain it a little bit for listeners who haven't tried it. Essentially, if you look down at your foot, your toes, the stringer, let's say, goes right in the middle of your foot. So your foot's bisected by the stringer. The front half of your foot, your toes, are thin, and they have the ability to leverage, meaning pull up and push down. The back of your foot is heavy, it's thicker, and it really only has the ability to push, not so much pull. So it doesn't make sense to make the toe side of your board the same as the back, as your heel side of your board, because your foot has different abilities. So asymmetry, it designs that toe side of the board, you know, maybe thinner with different contours, different outline, and your heel side of your board maybe a little bit thicker, you know, a bit able to handle more of that weight. And so to your point, like you're saying, it doesn't matter whether you're going front side or back side. All that matters is that your toe side of your board is designed for the toe side of your foot.
Yeah,
and the heel side of your board is designed for the heel side of your foot.
Yeah, thank you for explaining it better.
So it might be that you're going front side and you're doing a bottom turn, but ultimately when you transition the board, you're using the heel side rail.
Pushing.
You're still going front side, but you're using the heel side rail. So that kind of effect translates to going backside and going bottom turn, and then, you know.
Yeah.
So it's designing the board for your foot, essentially, is what it is.
Yeah, I think it adapts to the human body better.
Yeah, exactly. Can you tell, I don't know if this is public knowledge or we're allowed to talk about it, but can you tell the story behind that specific board's design before it came to you? Do you know it?
I don't even know if I should tell.
Okay.
I'll tell it anyways.
Let's tell it, and I'll ask Matt, and if he wants me to cut it, I'll cut it.
So this board was designed for Kelly to try at the acid drop.
Yeah, the electric acid surfboard test.
Yeah, exactly.
So the backstory is Kelly was supposed to do that as their pilot, their test pilot, and for whatever reason he wasn't able to.
Yeah.
But Matt had designed a board for Kelly specifically for
that. I think so. So Kelly tried the board, I think, at Haleiwa.
Oh, I didn't know that he actually surfed it.
Yeah, he had a great time on it, good session. And also Sebastian Williams tried the board, and he was going bananas on it too. But I was the one that got the board attached to under my name, and the one that represents that board now.
Is it even available yet?
Yeah, it just became available.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm really stoked on that board. And also, I think different boards are, of course, good for every in each condition. And I have a little quiver going on now, and I'm having so much fun on every board. Like I see the condition like, oh, it's small, so graveler models, like will go good, or when it's bigger, so cruisy board like asymmetric, and I think it doesn't really matter how the waves are. It really matters what you have under your feet. And the reason why I'm having so much fun and I feel like a little kid again is that I'm trying a bunch of different boards, and it's giving me something to look forward and have fun, and then
yeah,
be curious about and work on something.